Hi! So I know I said the last video would probably be the last one from today, but I just had a thought. I've been driving through Colorado now for about 3.5 to 4 hours through some really, quite really big mountains and going uphill and down quite a lot. And it suddenly occurred to me, so for a long time, well, for a while, I've wondered why someone would buy a V6 Camry or Accord, or I guess maybe a Sonata, because if you're buying a Camry or an Accord, it's Japanese. The 4-cylinder is enough, and like I think it was Nick who said a couple of weeks ago, the 4-cylinder engines that Honda makes are very free revving, and so if you need some extra power, just kick down the gear or two, floor it, and let the engine shoot up to 4,000 or 5,000 RPM. It's not too bad. So it's definitely, the 4-cylinder definitely has enough power. If you drive a Camry, you're not going to go through twisty country roads. You're not going to be speeding your way along. So why do you need that extra power from a V6? And I guess kind of the same deal with an Accord. If you're going to spend extra money, if you're buying Japanese, you're probably buying it because it's reliable and it gets good fuel economy, not because it's a big powerhouse of an engine. So why would you get the V6, which it has a larger engine and has more cylinders, so it just takes up more gas? And then it occurred to me just now, driving through the mountains, even though I did say that this 4-cylinder is really good, and it is, I realized why you would buy a V6 for an Accord or a Camry. Hills or mountains. If you lived in Colorado, or if I lived in Colorado, I could see myself buying a V6 Accord. This car has treated me very well, and it's completely adequate, despite the fact that it's fully loaded, to maintain 55, 60 miles an hour on a really steep, long uphill. But it's not really enough to accelerate. And if you live in really mountainous terrain, like in Colorado or somewhere else, I can see why you would want a V6. And if you bought a Camry, I don't like the Camry, but many Americans do. It's the best-selling American car. At least the best-selling mid-sized American car. So if you wanted a car that was comfortable to drive, anywhere else I think you should get the 4-cylinder. But in Colorado or anywhere mountainous, I can see why you buy a V6. The other thing that occurred to me driving through the mountains is that... Oh, I need to turn out soon. Awesome. The other thing that occurred to me is that I was going downhill, and the speed limit was 55 because it was a really long downhill and kind of windy. So I had to slow down a little bit, and so I shifted down to 3rd and used my engine brake. And I looked around and I realized that the cars around me were all maintaining a really steady speed without their brake lights on, and these were not stick shift cars. Like the car next to me was a Dodge Caravan, which is only available in automatic, which means that these drivers know how to use the engine brake, which is remarkable, absolutely remarkable to me. So good job, Colorado. Awesome scenery, nice roads, and good drivers. Props to you. So I need to turn out in half a mile, and I guess I shall say goodnight right now, and I will catch you. I'll shoot another video tomorrow or in a day or two. Alright, adios.